Hey gang, it's me once again. I wasn't going to share this one with you, but I thought that I may be accused of gender based violence if I do not, or perhaps discrimination based on gender, seeing that I did a Matthew Lani video. So now all of a sudden a female does the same thing and I keep quiet. So I thought for equal opportunity, let me take this opportunity to do this one. University of Limpopo distances itself from a bogus pharmacist, Nthabiseng Ramokolo. Hey Batum, you know what? Sisono is a shame. I mean, it's just easy to go to university and cram because the format of university, for those of you who do not know, listen to this, pay attention because clearly some people are struggling. The format of university is pretty simple. You go to the class, you attend class, and then you listen to your lecture. You simply cram what is in your textbook. You regurgitate it in your exam when they ask you the questions, and then you become an A student. It's just that simple. It's not really difficult. Well, if it was that simple, everybody would be a university, a university graduate, isn't it? The University of Limpopo has distanced itself from a woman who claimed to have obtained her pharmaceutical qualification from its institute. Nthabiseng Ramokolo sports medical scrubs bearing the UL logo and her name. And according to her Facebook profile, she studied a Bachelor of Pharmacy at University of Limpopo School of Health Sciences. Now, at least she did her investigation because Matthew Lani went and claimed to have a degree from VETS that VETS doesn't offer. This one did her own homework because University of Limpopo does offer a Bachelor of Pharmacy. Let me show it to you. Can you see that? Look at the logo. University of Limpopo, Faculty of Health Sciences, School of Healthcare Sciences, Bachelor of Pharmacy, B-Pharm. Do you see that? So at least she did her homework. Okay, now that you've seen that, let's go back to the story. So she claims she studied a Bachelor of Pharmacy at University of Limpopo School of Health Sciences. However, according to University of Limpopo's Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences, Professor Tebogo Motiba, they have noted the claims on social media. After checking all records, the university would like to state that Nthabiseng Ramokolo is not a UL pharmacy graduate and that she was never a student of the university. Additionally, her claims on social media that she is a master's student at the University of Limpopo are false, close quote, Motiba said in a statement. Motiba added that the records at University of Limpopo do not contain any information on Nthabiseng Ramokolo. Wow, good people. How difficult can it be really to go to university? You want to tell me these kids are so lazy to study? Our faculty members as well as current and former students have all confirmed that they have never met her before, Motiba said. Here she is, chilling. Now, obviously, this is a screenshot of Nthabiseng Ramokolo's Facebook. Right now, I hope I can show this to you. There we go. There you go. Can you see that? Studied Bachelor of Pharmacy, B-Pharm at University of Limpopo School of Health Sciences. There. Can you see that? Bogus. Now, who dresses like this in a public domain? Of course, pharmacists do dress like this if they are on a lunch break. If they take a lunch break, they're not going to go and change. If they are going to check us, as you can see the checkers logo right through the window there, or if they go and drink some coffee, they're not going to go and change so that they don't appear to public as, you get the point? But the problem with that is this. The thing that she's wearing that is showing University of Limpopo, it literally gives her away because pharmacists are not going to have something that's written which university they studied in on their uniform. Even medical doctors don't. So there's evidence or perhaps something that would have given it away that she never has set foot at university. Nthabiseng Ramokolo sports medical scrubs bearing the UL logo and her name And according to her Facebook profile, she studied a Bachelor of Pharmacy. Well, I've just showed you that. She obviously is lying, and she completely is clueless. Shame. She's doing the best that she can. And this is what you always find with people who are imposters, or who identify as something that they are not. Have you seen a male trying to be a female? How they twist themselves when they walk around, right? No female walks like that. You literally can see it from a distance, let alone close up and personal. Well, it's the same here. This individual is trying to create an impression to people who have gone to school that she is amongst them. But people who have gone to school don't make such endeavors. And they know that your scrubs are not supposed to have a university logo. I've never seen a medical doctor or a pharmacist. By the way, I have a personal friend who's a pharmacist. She's never worn anything that has a logo of where she went to school. Okay? So it doesn't make sense at all. UL said the use of its name or logo by anyone to misrepresent their academic qualification is unlawful. UL reserves the right to take whatever action is necessary to protect its reputation and credibility of its qualifications. Ramokolo also claims to work at this camp, according to her LinkedIn profile. Oh my goodness, this is problematic. When are these people gonna stop this? Yeah, it is. You see, can you see that? Nthabiseng Ramokolo is bogus. She even wears scrubs in a club just to trap rich men. She claims to acquire her B.Pharm degree and working at Discam Savannah. But it's all a lie. No, I think there's something in the air in South Africa. Really, I think there must be something in the air. You can't explain this folly because these people must know that they're going to be caught. Look at Discam statement there. We can confirm that we do not have anyone by the name of Nthabiseng Ramokolo employed by Discam Group. We believe the LinkedIn account listed on this profile to be inaccurate. Wow. That is mind-blowing. That really is mind-blowing. They do not have anybody who works there by that name. Can you see that? So why would then she have that listed on her LinkedIn, on her profile? That doesn't make sense, does it? It really doesn't make sense. It's one thing not to have changed your profile because you once worked for a particular organization and you left that organization and you haven't changed it. Even that, in my view, is risky but at least people cannot accuse you to have claimed to have worked for an organization you never worked for. This person is an imposter. This is ridiculous. At what point in time? It must be something that is in the water that people drink, or there must be something in the air. Or perhaps it has something to do with that thing that I don't want to mention its name, right? Look at this. This Sisono is. I'm telling you, Sisono is. This is sinful behavior. How else? Look at this. How pathetic. I mean, picture this. This person is acting. The only difference is that this is real life. Can you see that? So obviously you have to be sick to act like this. So this must be some sort of a mental condition that she's suffering from. Look at this. Look at the smile. And all of that is an act. Wow. The lengths to which people will go to try to dupe others. My goodness. But I do think that South Africa certainly needs, the NPA needs to move and move fast. Otherwise, we're going to have a pandemic of this. Right? If we don't already have a pandemic. Because as I had indicated with my video with Matthew Lani, that he's not the only one. There is even an article I read for you in that video where 120 bogus doctors were arrested over a period of 3 years, after which damage, but at least this one is not dispensing medical advice. Or at least South Africans will be sensible enough not to receive medical advice from a person who's wearing scrubs that are having a logo of a university where you studied. Oh no, but at some point in time they give themselves away. It really doesn't make sense that the university would, or rather your employer would give you scrubs to wear that have your university logo. That doesn't make sense at all. Nevertheless, guys, here is another imposter. As I said, I wouldn't have done this video, but I had to, as I'm running away from being accused of practicing segregation against women. Women in our country and all over the world are fighting for equal rights. So if you are going to report on men who practice lawlessness, you have to report on women who do the same, right? I hope that the NPA will move swiftly to put some of these people in Mpuru and televise that, so that, because remember, where such is not practiced, meaning people are not being prosecuted for practicing lawlessness, then lawlessness is going to abound. We need a restrainer here, and the restrainer will be to send these people to jail, to prosecute them to the nth degree of the law, so that people do. I mean, in South Africa, there are even fake police. Now, that's even more dangerous. Of course, I'm not saying it's more dangerous than people presenting themselves to be medical practitioners when they are not. I think the medical practitioners is much more dangerous to your health if they are dispensing medical advice. But I have not read anywhere where this Ramokolo, Nthabiseng, dispensing medical advice. At least that is to her defense. But there's no way to defend what she's doing, for whatever reason why she would done things like this. The only thing I can say concerning Nthabiseng, she looks to me as though she's mentally unstable. There is no sane person who can give such a beautiful smile whilst they are acting in real life. You get the point? She's not being paid for acting. We know that there are people who are being paid huge amounts of money for pretending to be something that they are not. And perhaps that is a problem with the world in which we live, where now there's blurriness between reality and fake. Can you see that? Okay, nevertheless, guys, let me run. I think that my parting shot would be the NPA has to move swiftly and with speed and send these imposters to jail for it doesn't matter. I can't prescribe. But as long as there are consequences, and the consequences should not be you are sued. No, they must be sent to jail. It doesn't matter how long a period. It could be 18 months. It could be 3 years. But at least we know that will be a serious hindrance, because nobody wants to go and sit in jail for no reason. Okay? Tell me what you think about this one. And of course, I've given you the reason why I had to do it. It sounds very similar to the Matthew Lani story. However, as I said, for equal opportunity, I had to do the video. Have a lovely one. See you in the next video. Bye for now.